love the channel and find it useful in becoming a happy retiree. Subscribe today. You may be thinking about early retirement, and that's a big topic either on the show here, of course. I've written a book called You Can Retire Sooner Than You Think, in a world that tries to scare you into never being able to retire, and you never have enough money, and you'll never have enough income, and you can't support your same lifestyle. I beg to differ. Suze Orman this past year has come out and said you need to work at least until you're 70, bare minimum, at least until you're 70. And study after study after study comes out and says you need 2.5 million, you need 2.6 million, you need 2.7 million just to kind of get by in retirement. And I know that it's not wrong. It's not wrong to say you need more. It's never wrong from a financial planning perspective to say work, work, work. Keep going, keep saving, keep working. How do you never run out of money? Well, you work and you work and you keep earning money until you die one day. And that's a pretty good strategy to never run out of money. It's not a great life strategy. It's not a great, unless you love work. And I will tell you that I'm fortunate enough to so be lucky to love what I do, love the investment business and the planning business and the radio business. And I'm just super lucky. I may do this until I die because I love it. But there are an awful lot of folks that are working because they listen, let's face it, because you have to. Listen, we've all got to work. It's expensive to live in the big city, and not everybody has their dream job. Very few people do. And particularly in one of the worst traffic cities in America, on the planet, where you've got to sit in a car for 40, 50, 60 minutes at a time. And you're sitting there saying, hey, Wes, my commute's way worse than that. Yeah, and it is. And I work with families all the time that say, Wes, I just can't do 90 minutes in the car if there's a little bit of traffic. And that's each way, every day. It's just, that beats you down as a person. You don't want to have to work forever, and you don't want to have to listen to Suze Orman, and that's big part of what we talk about here today. So, of course, you're listening to a money show because you care about investing, you care about being financially independent at some point so that you don't have to work. You want to be in a position, you don't want to be retired. You want to be in a position to retire, of course. That's what we're trying to get to. And it may not be 2.6 million. It may be, I found in my research, and this is all in the book, You Can Retire Sooner Than You Think, that happy retirees have to get to, on average, the median number here to get to, it's actually, the median number is $500,000. And that sounds like a lot of money to some people, and it sounds like not nearly enough for others. But that's the median level, kind of a first financial checkpoint that we really want to get to. And then we also want to have our house paid for, or with a house paid off. And then I want to have multiple income sources that feed me that income every single month. So I have some diversification within the number of ways I get my income. And then I want to also have three or four things that I'm going to be doing when I'm in retirement that aren't work. Now, part-time work, if you love it, can be part of this mix, but I need to have 3 to 4 different things I call these core pursuits that are just enormously important going into retirement, because you want to be going towards something as opposed to running away from, oh, I hate my job, I hate it. No, that's not a good retirement plan. A retirement plan, you need to have some utility behind all the money that you've been saving all these years. And then, of course, income investing is the 5th pillar that I'm mentioning for happy retirees, because it's a way to generate steady income versus which is one of the few predictables in an otherwise very unpredictable stock market, in a way to generate dividends and interest and distributions that create a cash flow to your investments, so that it might be kicking, your retirement plan might be kicking out 3%, 3.5% every single year, maybe 4% depending on how you structure it. And you're not worried about selling when the market is down. You're not worried about capital appreciation as much, even though it's part of the total return formula, which is total return equals G plus I, growth plus income. It's not one or the other. I want to see you get some income, some dividends, some interest, some distributions, plus appreciation as well. And all of that it is outlined in Retire Sooner. You can retire sooner than you think. And the website for that is retiresoonerbook.com. Again, the website is retiresoonerbook.com. There is a video about it right there on the homepage, where I'm talking about some of the page numbers and what's in the book. And then, of course, it's less expensive than on this website than it is on Amazon. And I don't know how Amazon controls it. Amazon's been raising the price. Maybe it doesn't like the fact that I have a separate area that you can go buy the book, and maybe they're mad at me for that, and they're raising the price on their side. So either way, it's staying at $9.99 on this website. So under $10, you can get the book. You can retire sooner than you think. Under $20 for the paperback book and the audio CDs, which my 6-year-old says, "Dad, that doesn't count. That's not a book. You said you wrote a book. That's not a book. Those are CDs. Those are compact discs." Actually, he called them, "Those are DVDs, Dad. They're not, that's not an actual book." I get it. But you can get the paperback and the audio for under $20, $19.99 at retiresoonerbook.com. Hi, I'm Wes Moss, and thanks for taking a minute to hear about what's so different about my new book, You Can Retire Sooner Than You Think. So unlike other retirement books, this book will give you a step-by-step guide, whether you're in your 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s, to learn from what these successful and happy retirees did to get there. I hope you enjoy the book, but more importantly, I know that it'll help you retire sooner than you think.